When I was in the process of starting this company, I didn't realize what a steak dinner could be. What really grabbed my attention, or what really seized my imagination, is that trip I took out to the Weminuche wilderness of Colorado. And at the end of this, grueling week, we enjoyed a steak dinner, and it was heavenly. It was succulent, it was juicy, it was more than a steak, and it was more than a meal, it was transcendent. I hate to sound corny, but that's just what it was. It was like going to a U2 concert. Yeah, my name is Jeff Duba, and I'm the owner of Duba & Company. And so we're here at Uptown Kitchen, which is a local business incubator located in Easttown, Grand Rapids. I grew up in Grand Rapids in a restaurant family. Duba's restaurant was a known and loved restaurant in Grand Rapids. It was kind of like growing up in the Corleone family, but without the crime, in terms of the closeness of the family. So why steaks? Because of what a steak dinner can be. That something special is happening here. It's usually enjoyed with close friends or family, people that you want to connect to. It's because steaks are more than just food. They have the potential to be an experience that's absolutely unforgettable. And so that's what led me to start looking for something that sort of would seize my imagination and time and my passion. And that's what led me to Heritage Cattle. What I love about Heritage Cattle is the potential to experience new flavors of beef, new textures, new varieties that exist but that no one's enjoying. The Heritage Cattle industry is actually reclaiming something that was nearly lost, a great biodiversity in the kinds of cattle that were produced for beef. The impetus or the motivation behind the commercial beef industry, as we really now know it, is to produce cattle quickly for a quick turnaround. It's the introduction of the feedlots and close quarters of the cattle. And so what's lost in all that is a diversity in our food sources, a diversity of flavor and of texture, this loss of the family farm, and local ranches. Yeah, what really does excite me about the heritage cattle industry is that Americans are used to just one type of flavor in their beef. And the heritage cattle represents I describe it as a color palette of flavor. And people can pick and choose those flavors that they love. In much the same way that Starbucks introduced Americans to this vast array of flavors within the coffee bean, or microbrews introduced Americans to a vast array of flavor and textures within types of beer, so too Heritage Cattle introduces us to this whole new world of flavors within beef. What this boils down to is personal preference, that there's more choice out there. There's things that people are going to gravitate towards that appeal to their sensibilities. So what does Duba & Company have to offer to the consumer? Certainly we're about providing a top-notch quality product. On the surface, that's what we're about, providing succulent meats. What we're going to be doing is introducing people to a vast array of flavors within the beef industry by using different breeds of cattle, connecting the consumer with the vast array of variety that exists within the meat business. We will be a purveyor of heritage cattle. A steak dinner can be, more than a meal. It can be transcendent and sublime, and it's often enjoyed with family, with friends. It is the makings of an unforgettable meal.